So what's going on, YouTube? Welcome to another vlog. Today we go back to the shop and go mess with MEDUSA. I think we're gonna be doing some sanding today and I don't know, some other stuff. But you see, I'm loaded up with car parts. I don't know if y'all can see that, but I'm loaded up with hella car parts. So stay tuned. I'm gonna try to make this a real fire ass vlog for you guys today. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, all that other stuff. Post notification, hit that bell. I'm trying to get at least 100 subscribes. I'm at 21 right now. Like I said, I'm probably like 3 or 4 months into this YouTube and thing, so I appreciate everybody that likes, shared, and subscribe. The 21 subscribers, thank you, for subscribing, watching the content. It's only going to get better. And like I said, I'm investing in myself. You should invest in yours. And, anything is possible. Like I said, I'm blessed. You can do this too. And this is what this vlog is for. Like, I'm new into this. I always love cars, like I told you guys before if you watch back to my other vlogs. But I'll tune in with you when I get to the shop. Remember, always stay building. What's going on, guys? We're back at the shop finally. It's been a minute. Got a couple of new cars in here. Let you guys see real quick. Few new cars. Couple of new cars. We got GLEN back. Everybody say welcome back, GLEN.
Yay! Hopefully we'll be back up to speed here in a little while.
What year car is this?
This is a 72 Buick Skylark convertible. Gentleman who owns this is a Chicago cop. He wants to murder it out. You can see it's got the GS hood on it. Cutouts for the tachometer. You can see the bodywork is pretty thick. I had nothing to do with that. Actually, the gentleman's coming in today. I'm hoping to be able to talk to him about sending it out for blasting. He wants the bumpers done up in black. He wants it all murdered out. So everything's going to be black on this car. But he took the air conditioning out, so he's going to suffer in the summertime. For him, we have an LS sitting over here that we're not using at the moment, so we're trying to get that snuck into his car for him without him knowing it. This is not going to be a frame off because the frame is too crappy to separate. I'm afraid it will fall apart. But it will be beautiful. Just got this car just before I got sick, actually. Didn't even have a chance to start on it yet, but it's going to be awesome when it's done.
Alright, so
and this white one here, we do them all, guys. We do everything from trucks to lowriders to modified muscle to whatever you need done. This is a friend of mine's car. It was in for a quarter panel repair and a door repair, which I already knocked out. I'm just waiting for the rocker panel to come in so that I can put a new rocker panel on this side because somehow it got twisted, but with it being on hydraulics, I can see why it got twisted. So this one has been in his family for quite a while. So you can see they modified the firewall, put in a custom steering column, got rack and pinion, which is unusual for a GMG body. They usually have the regular power steering, but you can see he also filled in the frame. All the holes are blocked off. Did a really nice job on it. It's got a little Chevy Astro V6 in it.
Nice.
Yeah, it's not a bad little car. I mean, that's all it really needs. It's a lowrider. It's not going to be it's not going to be a race car at all. So you blanked out the back windows and moved them forward. You actually took out the pillar that was here, moved it back, giving the illusion that the window was moved, but really hasn't. Then we got our friend Edgar's truck, 82 C10. I absolutely love this thing. It's got its LS in it already. It's got the aftermarket front suspension on it. Got big tires and wheels on it. Makes it look awesome. It's got a C-notch in the back. Stock rear end in the back. Lowered springs in the back. We finally got the cab back on it after we got the motor in it, so everything is really close. Some slight modifications are going to be needed, I believe, to make it fit just so. But hopefully this week or next week we get that knocked out. Gonna have to put the bed back on the frame so that we can notch around the C-notch in the frame rail for the bed. Gas tank's back on it. It's going back together, believe it or not, even though the bodywork's not done yet. But once the frame is complete, we're going to take the cab back off of it. Then I'm going to knock the bodywork out on it and get it painted. Hopefully, I think this one I'm going to have towards the paint shop probably in May, beginning of June is my new deadline. But hopefully that'll be everything gone out. We got Reggie's Nova. How can we forget about Reggie's Nova?
How can you forget about my Nova?
Oh my goodness, look at this Nova. Powder coated subframe from CPC. We have some custom firewall stuff going to happen here pretty soon. That's what we're going to do today, hopefully, is Reggie's going to sand down the left side of the car for me down to bare metal so that next weekend I can get it all knocked out. Hopefully during the week I can finish off the body work on the right quarter panel and door. And that's really all it really needs is right here, guys. Right in this section here. A couple of little spots back there, but those are shopping cart dings. You're going to get that and everything. This car was parked for 15 years, so it doesn't need a whole lot. Thank God. But
I got lucky for once.
He got lucky. He got a deal on this. Well, got an expensive deal on it, but it's not like we have to replace quarter panels or anything, or no floor pan work, so that's awesome.
And what's your deadline for the Nova?
Huh?
And what's your deadline for the Nova?
Oh, deadline for the Nova. The plan is I'm going to hopefully knock out the body work during the week, next week. I'm going to hopefully have primer here next Saturday. Hopefully Sunday it'll actually be in primer, and we're looking at possibly getting this painted by the middle of, no, not the middle of next month, towards the end of April, beginning of May. I'm still shooting to get this back to Reggie for his birthday, which is the same birthday as mine, July 3rd.
That's right, go Cancers.
So that's kind of weird, scary, however you want to look at it. But it's going to be a completed car when I give it back to him on July 3rd. It's going to be up and running, and hopefully everything's going to be taken care of and no bugs in it and all that fun stuff. But this has been a fun project because it's been relatively easy so far. We'll see what we get into when we get the other side done. But we should have it knocked out relatively quickly, I hope.
So you guys see, like I say, the updates. Probably gonna do a time lapse of me sanding the car down. Till then, let's get to work.
And by the way, guys, if anybody's interested, we are at the Lansing Municipal Airport in the Enterprise Building. Hours are by appointment. Give a call at 708-264-9321. If I don't pick up right away, please leave a message, and I will get back to you by the end of the day. It may be 10 o'clock at night, but I will get back to you before the end of the day. So if I don't recognize the number, I may or may not answer it. So please bear with me. If you have to call back a couple times, by all means, but I will get back to you probably by the end of the first day that you've called. So We need to get some business in here, guys. We are. How do we describe it? We are penny efficient, penny pinching efficiency. I don't know. It's quality work at affordable prices. You're going to come here, you're not going to have to refinance your house to get anything done.
And it's going to be done right.
And it's going to be done right. I'm trying to build all of these cars that I'm working on to SEMA quality standards. And if anybody knows what SEMA is, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Chip Foose cars, talking about gas monkey cars. I'm talking about, I got a monkey or something running around in here. All the big names. So I'm trying to get to that level. So it's going to take a little bit of time, especially with it just being one person in here doing the work, because obviously Reggie and Edgar can't be in here every day with me. But I do appreciate their help. But they are working on their own car, so it's really not that much of a help.
Well, you said it was going to help on the other cars too.
But let's, if you got something that's interesting, if you got something that's not interesting, you just want to get it done, let's see if we can get together and figure something out, man. We get some room in here. I can get some more space. I can get some more cars in here. I got room for 2 more right now, hopefully.
You heard that?
So
hit that number. I'm going to make sure that I put all the information in the description, also in this video. So if you need any help, call GLEN what? Resto Mods.
yeah, Glen's Resto Mods. Like, we don't have a sign yet. So, but we are in the Enterprise building at the Lansing Municipal Airport on Glenwood, Lansing Road. 3331 Glenwood, Lansing Road. So.
All right. So this is how you start sanding down your car.
Gotta get rid of the old to make room for the new. So here we go. Hopefully it works. Just knock off the paint and get down to this gray part, that's fantastic. This is 60 grit, so it's going to cut through it relatively quickly. Just be careful of the body lines so we don't flatten them out too much. Because this will actually like notch it, you know what I mean? It'll flatten it out. So, but like on this quarter panel, it's curved, so you want to kind of go with the curve. Looks like you're shaving, you know what I mean? Just follow what's there. If you find a low spot, like what's going on in here, don't worry about it. I'm going to come behind you during the week and fix all of that. I just want to get this. I don't want any surprises, because this is probably the original paint on this side, and I don't want to take a chance on having a chemical reaction with the new stuff.
Okay.
That's the only reason that we're stripping this car down. It's a clean car. Usually you wouldn't have to. You would probably just scuff it and do it, but SEMA bill calls for SEMA quality. So, but just up here, just rough this up, and I mean you'll be able to feel or see when you knock off. This is glue from the top. This is going to come off pretty quick. Don't worry about doing up in here, because you don't need to sand in the back glass. because we can't afford to replace the back glass.
Mm-hmm.
And don't worry about the front glass, because we already have to replace that one because it's delaminating, but you knew about that. So that's not a surprise, I hope.
Nah, I know.
And then just take it easy around the moldings. In fact, if you just come up to here and back this way, and then just go up to this line, like I said, with 60, once it gets any worse than what we got going on here with the clots, change the paper, because otherwise you're just going to be putting in the swirlies and not really doing anything.
Okay.
And then what's going to happen, depending on what where we're at after you get this all done with 60, I might have you go over it with 80 real quick.
Okay.
Just to take out these swirl marks and put in new swirl marks.
All right.
Because the plan is, I'm going to do, during the week, after this is all done, I'm going to go around it, like I said, and I'm going to do all the welding. Okay, I'm going to fill all the holes. I'm going to finish pulling the dents out of the quarter panel and the door over there on that side.
Okay.
Hopefully this side, there's not a whole lot to do. Maybe a couple of little parking lot things that we can't see right now. Like, I know there's one in here, but I'm going to pull those out. Then the plan is, after you come next weekend, is Sunday, when everybody's out of here and I can set up my paint booth, I'm going to put it all in primer. I'm going to put a nice couple of heavy coats of primer on it, the epoxy, and then hopefully I'll be able to come back with the other primer and go over the top of it with a different color. So when I block sand it, I'm hoping that the primer fills most of the dent. Okay, so that after I block sand it, after that the second color of primer, that when I come back to this, instead of needing this much filler, it'll only need that much, you know, a quarter size spot instead of a dollar bill size. Okay. Because that's only going to make the car look that much better. So while you're playing with this, I'll get you some more paper. I'll set it up on the wheel.
Let me make sure I got it
When you're like this, you have to watch because you're not sanding where you're looking. If that makes any sense. Like when you had it here.
Yeah, I was trying to see where it was coming.
Yeah, you can't because it's actually sanding an inch back. So if you go in it. And do it gently. You don't have to. You're not grinding it. All you're trying to do really is take off these two top layers.
Okay.
If you find yourself pushing and grinding and doing all kinds of weird shit, and you're getting tired doing it, you're pushing way too hard.
Okay.
Let the paper do the work. Again, just follow the contour of the body. We're not trying to reshape the metal. We're just trying to clean the metal. Big difference. Okay. So just take your time, gently, lightly. Let the paper do the work, and this paint comes off really quick. If you know what you're doing, no. If you do it right, it's going to come right off. I mean, but when you bear down on it, that's also when it's going to clog up the paper.
Okay.
And you know what sandpaper costs.
Yeah, I don't want to go through that again.
Right.
One hour later.
So guys, progress. Let's see if I can lighten this up a little bit. On the quarter panel. Now I see why it costs so much for body and paint.
It's labor intensive, man.
Yeah, it's definitely labor intensive. So got quarter panel done. Good thing I only got to do this side, right? The other side is already done, so good. So this side is done. Just got the door to complete, and I guess we'll move on to something else. I guess you figure, but got that out the way.
Oh yeah. Don't feel bad either. That's good. I know it took a lot of bondo off, but that's fine. It looks good. It's not bad at all.
See, you can do it. Just gotta want to do it. So,
Just got to put the time in.
gotta put the time in. So that's it right there. I didn't want to film all the way through because I didn't want to bore you guys. So I will come back in once I finish the door, and that's it. So what's up, guys? Finally finished with sanding the Nova down. It's about to go into primer. See my glasses, they all dusty and everything. Almost in primer, guys. Got to put the car back together. Waiting for a few more couple of parts to come in, and let you know what's going on. I don't know if I'm gonna cut the vlog out right here, but if not, I'm gonna get y'all some B-rolls and figure it out, man. Once again, make sure you like, share, subscribe, tune into the Instagram, and always stay building.